Hey guys, how are y'all doing? Today I'm going to share with you guys the products that I have used to combat my acne scars. I actually received a comment from one of you guys, I think on, which video was it? I think on my last Get Ready With Me video. And thank you, you were so sweet. And it was asking me to show products because she said that she also struggled with kind of a weird bout of acne in her life, and now she's, has like the red marks and, all of those post-acne scars. And so she asked if I could show you guys the products that I've used to kind of help diminish those. I will say that mine are not totally gone. I think that it is definitely a process that is going to take a long time, and that's like not exaggerating. It's going to probably take a few years because lightening products and brightening products aren't supposed to work automatically. They're not a foundation. They're not going to cover anything. And unfortunately, there's really not a miracle product out there that works within, like overnight. And so you just have to keep up with it. I think that you just have to like not lose faith and understand that acne scars and anything to do with blemishes on the face is such a small problem in the grand scheme of things. But in the same breath, I'm not trying to discredit, having blemishes on the face, because it is hard to your self-esteem. And I know last year when I went through, and even I think it carried through like early this year, going through that phase where I would wake up every day and my face would just be covered with these deep hormonal acne marks. It was awful. I had no idea what was going on because I've always been super anal about my skincare. I've never gone to sleep with makeup on. I was washing my pillowcase. I was cleaning my phone. I was doing kind of all those weird things that you're supposed to do while keeping up with a really, really fantastic skincare regimen that's worked for me for a long time. And I know that the products I'm using on my face are good. I was cleaning my brushes, everything. I was doing everything you were supposed to do, but I was still getting acne. And it was the hardest thing I think I've ever gone through in a really long time as far as my self-image goes, because it sucked. And I've never had that problem before in my life. So I just wanted to, help you guys. And if you guys, struggle with the same thing, and the hard thing is that, after you go through that, now that problem for me has cleared up, I'm still dealing with the post-acne marks. And so I still have all of these red marks all over my skin, and it's so frustrating because I feel like that one weird part of my life has just like not gone away. So I want to share with you guys the products that I've used in which I've seen a big reduction and just a lot of discoloration minimizing within my skin because of these products. And like I said, it's still not perfect. I know that this is a process that takes a long time, and I don't have a product here that's going to work overnight, but I don't think any product is going to do that. And I think that these products honestly have helped so much because now I feel like I don't have to wear foundation. I can go out on the weekends, and even though my skin isn't what it used to be, it's still so much better than what it was for, like that end part of last year. So without further ado, let's get into it. I do want to start by mentioning the product that treated my acne and helped a lot. It was a mix of oral antibiotics that was prescribed by my dermatologist, as well as Epiduo. And unfortunately, I don't have the Epiduo container with me. I forgot that in the bathroom. But you can get prescribed Epiduo, and I swear to you, it is the best stuff in the entire world. I'm so happy that I still have it because whenever I have like a weird zit or something kind of randomly comes up, I can put it on there, and seriously, overnight, that zit's gone. It's fantastic. And like I said, I was trying absolutely everything. I could not find one product that would work. And for whatever reason, the mix of the antibiotics and the Epiduo really, really helped. And I know that it may seem like Epiduo is just kind of like, well, I can get something over the counter. I tried that, trust me, I tried. And for some reason, there's something about that product and its prescription strength. It works. And it didn't dry out my skin a whole lot. Like, I was really worried it would just ruin the actual texture of my skin, and it really didn't. It was very gentle, but super effective. And I'm not obviously sponsored or anything. I was prescribed it, and I went into it very skeptical, and I am just so pleased. So if you guys are struggling with stuff, I would really recommend that. But let's get into the treatment products. I don't think cleanser is very important because I don't think cleanser is very important in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it's something that you put on your face for like 30 seconds and then it goes down the drain and you wash off all the benefits. That's something of cleanser that I wish more people knew, because I feel like some of us spend a lot of money on that and we shouldn't, because any sort of acids or any sort of special qualities within your cleanser, they're not going to stay on your skin. Any antioxidants, vitamins, whatever, you're washing it down the drain. Nothing is going to stick to your skin as soon as you apply water on top of it. And so I think just getting some type of a basic cleanser that is good for your skin type, because I do think that, you know, creamier cleansers are more gentle on dry skin, and something like a gel is going to be better for oily skin. So keep that in mind, but I don't think that that is a big deal. I do really, though, believe in a toner, and I always have. I know some people don't, you know, take this step, but I really feel like a toner helps. And this one in particular I really like. This is the Mild Clarifying Lotion. It's from Clinique, and this is an alcohol-free toner that has amazing ingredients in it, and one of the first ingredients is salicylic acid. And it's meant to be kind of in a lower dosage, so it's not supposed to help with acne per se, but it's supposed to help with the cellular turnover and the exfoliation of the skin, which is a huge key when it comes to diminishing your acne marks. Getting your skin exfoliated on a chemical level is really going to make a huge improvement rather than just, you know, scrubby bits that are just going to do the surface. You really need something that is going to help those cells to turn over, create new ones, turn over and create new ones, so that the marks will then diminish and fade little by little by little. It is a process, but you know, it's definitely worth it. And so I really like that about this. Plus, obviously, salicylic acid does help to prevent acne, and so you kind of get that added benefit. But I do like how this is pH balanced, so it's going to work well on the skin, and it's also just going to help add a little bit of a chemical exfoliant into your routine. But I would by no means say that this is super strong. I just like the way it feels on the skin, and I do think it helps. Speaking of chemical exfoliants, I think having a product that is just targeted towards chemical exfoliating is important, and this one here is my favorite. By the way, you're going to see a lot of Paula's Choice products. As I always say, I'm not sponsored. These are products I purchased with my own money. I've never been contacted by Paula's Choice. I do have a link down below for $10 off a $15 purchase or more, which is actually a fantastic discount, because her products are very inexpensive. And what I think is so cool is you can actually go on there and get samples of anything. So you could buy like $15 worth of samples, literally be, you know, set with skincare for like 3 months and pay $5 for it. And most of the time she does free shipping, and I mean, I could sing the praises of Paula's Choice all day. You guys know this. But this product I think I mentioned in my last favorites video, and this is the Paula's Choice Resist Daily Pore Refining Treatment 2% BHA. I have tried other BHAs from Paula's Choice. I think I've actually tried all of them because I got samples of all of them a long time ago, and this one is by far my favorite. Even though this one, the Resist line, is part of their anti-aging line, I think this one has the best texture to it. It's meant for normal to oily to combination skin, and I mentioned this in my favorites video, but as someone whose skin type tends to fluctuate from dry to oily, I really do feel like any skin type can use this. And what I like about this is that it just absorbs into the skin within a matter of seconds. Some chemical exfoliants, and even other ones I've tried from Paula's Choice, they do kind of sit on top of the skin a little bit more, and they kind of leave the skin feeling a little bit tacky and just a little bit heavy, and you pile on so many products, you know, when you're doing your skincare routine, or at least I do, that I just kind of want to keep it as light and, you know, make sure everything can absorb well. And so that's what I like about this, is it's the one chemical exfoliant I found that absorbs immediately into my skin, almost like a toner. So I really like that about this. Same thing that I was saying about the chemical exfoliant and the toner applies to this. It's just going to help aid in that cell turnover. This one also, because it's a little bit more concentrated, it unclogs the pores and kind of refines them a bit. So you're going to notice smaller pores. Definitely helps with blackheads. BHAs as opposed to AHAs, and there is a difference. AHAs kind of sit more on the surface of the skin, and they do more of that cellular turnover, more of like the surface kind of stuff. They don't actually get into the pore and really do anything. BHAs, they do the cellular turnover, but they also get into the pore, which is why I think I prefer them a little bit more, is because they're just a little bit more strong. And so these, like I said, will help to refine the pore. You'll notice a big reduction in blackheads, and you'll actually like just notice it cleansing out the pores so that you get less acne. It claims to reduce the signs of aging. I can't really, you know, attest to that, but I'm sure it's fantastic for it. And then smooth skin texture. So any unevenness, roughness that you may experience from, you know, going through breakouts, this will help. Your skin will feel so smooth and so soft and just so even. Oh my gosh, just fantastic. I love this stuff and would highly recommend it. I think adding a good serum into your routine, something that's brightening, is always good. This one here is again from Paula's Choice, and this is the Skin Recovery Super Antioxidant Serum with retinol. I don't know, it kind of looks like I'm into the anti-aging thing, and I'm really not. There are just so many great anti-aging ingredients that are really good for acne, so when I was struggling with it, I wanted things like retinol in my skincare because that's been proven to help with acne. So I really like that about this. The other thing that I like is that it just has, I mean, just a mix of really good ingredients for the skin. You get some olive fruit oil, green tea leaf extract, grapeseed extract, soybean oil, as well as your more chemical ingredients like retinol, other ones that I can't pronounce, but are good for the skin. And so all those oils are gonna, you know, obviously help to hydrate the skin and nourish the skin. And when your skin's going through acne and, you know, you're doing things like chemically exfoliating it, even though this stuff is super gentle, I also want to point that out. Neither of these are going to burn the skin by any means. I mean, this is really a low dosage, and even this at 2% is really low. You can buy BHAs, I think, for Paula's Choice up to like 10%. So 2% is barely anything, and I think even sensitive skin would be okay with this. Regardless, I still think it's good to help to kind of nourish the skin, and I just like this stuff because it's really lightweight. It doesn't feel greasy on the skin. The texture of it is just phenomenal, and I think that some of those ingredients can really help, you know, with, again, diminishing your marks and stuff. So like that stuff. And then of course, adding something that actually has a vitamin C or like a brightening ingredient in it is gonna help. And Paula's Choice has a wide variety of stuff. They actually came out with a new product. I think it's like got a 25% vitamin C concentrate formulation in it. So that stuff I'm sure is really powerful. I haven't tried that yet. I should. But the one that I have here is C15 Super Booster. So I think this is 15% vitamin C. And this is just a little sample guide. You can get this guy, I think it's like $5 or $6. I've had this now for like 2 months because you really only need like 2 drops of this, and then you can just add it into your moisturizer. Kind of turns your moisturizer into a brightening moisturizer, and I feel like this has helped so much. You know, obviously all this stuff is good too, but adding in a brightening product is really what is going to diminish those. This is a product that is specifically meant for dark spots, brown spots, age spots, post-acne scars, the whole thing. So I really like that. And also it's very lightweight. It's not greasy. It's not oily. You don't feel like you're putting any oil on your skin. It's just like your regular moisturizer. It absorbs the same and everything, except you get the added benefit of that 15% vitamin C. So really, really enjoy this stuff. You can buy the full size or the little sample guy. I found that this thing has lasted me so long, and every once in a while with a purchase, she'll just like throw one of these in. So I think that that's super awesome. And that is honestly about it. This is actually more of a breakdown of my skincare routine. I think whatever moisturizer you use is pretty good as long as you have something to supplement it. So my moisturizer, while it's not particularly brightening, I really feel like this helps. Of course, if you use a moisturizer that, you know, has the vitamin C and stuff in it too, I'm sure that that will be great. These are just the products that I found that worked really well. I do want to mention though a mask, just because every once in a while it's nice to give a good like treat to your skin. And even though I think these other products work more than this does, if you know you're just really, really struggling and you want to make sure that everything you're using in your skincare is working for you, adding in a mask that's supposed to brighten your skin, I don't see how that would hurt. And this one is very inexpensive. It's from Freeman, and it's the Sweet Tea and Lemon Peel Away Clay Mask. And I find that this not only helps to brighten the skin, it really smooths the skin because it's a pull away mask. It kind of does a little bit of exfoliating, and the ingredient in here, the lemon, is you know, kind of gonna add more of that vitamin C to your skin, and again, you know, kind of diminish all those post-acne marks, which is what we are going for. And the clay part of it, if you are still kind of struggling with acne or oily skin, that's gonna be really good too, because it's gonna help to kind of like shrink down those pores and you know, soak up any excess oil. I just think that this is a great mask. It's meant for normal to combo skin. I think if you're very dry, I don't think you'd like this, but if you're moderately dry to oily, I think this would be a good product for you, and you can find this at Ulta. But anyway, that is it. I hope to the subscriber that asked, this helps. And if, you know, if any of you are dealing with, you know, age spots, dark spots, post-acne marks, any sort of discoloration on your skin, I really hope that you guys enjoy this and that you find this helpful. Again, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.